Welcome to the X-Ray Podcast.
What
I'm your host,
up?
Julio. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, good, man. Just here working on our page.
Sir, yes, sir. We got a lot of stuff going on today. Let's get into it right away. As you see on the thumbnail, there is a crazy situation that happened in Cleveland University down in Mississippi, and Cory Zukatis, I believe, what's his name, found hung in the similar situation down 2 hours down south from the university in Brandon, Mississippi.
Oh,
Are
man.
they connected or not? I don't know. We're about to see. Welcome to the show. Man, this is let's see the news. Let's see this is ABC News, I believe. Let's go to it and see what they have to say about this particular event.
Authorities say the body of 21-year-old Demartravion Trey Reed was found hanged from a tree by a faculty member near the pickleball courts. Word spread quickly throughout the Cleveland campus, leaving students and others concerned and worried.
Well, because I am a black student, hearing that happened to another black student, it really made me feel it's make me feel unsafe.
I do have to walk to class, and I like to go walk on the track, and it would be happy to know like what happened.
Local and state investigators immediately started looking into the incident.
Hmm.
DSU Police Chief Michael Peeler says investigators found no evidence of foul play.
But pending an investigation, further investigation, and also from the medical examiner's office, we won't have more information until that part has been done.
And members of Reed's family are insisting on a thorough investigation.
Please, 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 please do your research on this. Do not let them sweep nothing else under the rug. Enough is enough.
University President Daniel Enos says the discovery left him heartbroken as he extended his condolences to Reed's family and friends. He added DSU would help students, faculty, and staff with the grief.
Whoa. So when you
Right.
hear that, dude, I think I heard that, um, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh. And speaking because of what happened to Charlie, I'm thinking, man, this would bring this type of divide, especially with the way things are going. So, man, I was over here thinking the worst, but
Yeah, yeah.
but
I'm
now,
thinking. I'm thinking the same. Like the way I feel is like somebody poured gasoline on the floor, and somebody's trying to ignite it somewhere. You know, what I mean,
yep.
it's gasoline everywhere. You know, like this environment is heavy. And now somebody is trying to spark I would say, racial war or class war or whatever they want to chaos. I mean, they want to encase chaos, and this is not helping though at all. This is not. It's not helping. This situation is weird though, because apparently there were rumors going around that Trey has broken bones, like arms or legs broken
Yeah.
bones. That was dismissed by police officials, from what I read. So, but they are waiting for the autopsy to come in and kind of like either verify there were no broken bones or there is no foul play and probably rule suicide, or it was some kind of foul play going on. And it's very weird that they happen right now, this very moment, by the way. And that in the type of way that appears, it's not looking pretty.
But you know what? I think it was so it's basically you're saying that it's debunked that this might be ruled as a suicide, right? Is that
Yeah,
what
it
they're is
might
that
be.
what they
Yeah,
said?
they're still waiting on pathology, forensic examination on Trey's body, but I don't know. It's yet to be determined. I don't know whether they come out in the next few days with more information about this, because this happened just today or or last night, and there is a lot to be found. Now we have this other guy, Cory Zukatis, that happened in Brandon, Mississippi, 2 hours away from Trey Reed, and they found similar situation hung from the tree.
Man, this is
It is weird though.
yeah.
I mean, and I was like, there is any type of connection, but uh, right here, let me show you on the screen so people can get some context out of this situation. It reads the following: the body of 35-year-old Cory Zukatis was found hanging from a tree in a wooded area of Washington Street in Vicksburg, Mississippi,
But didn't
on
okay,
Monday.
but
Yeah.
didn't they try to say that it was a black guy as well, but it wind up being debunked that it was a white guy, right? Or something like that?
No, this is the guy, the second guy found in Brandon.
Yeah, okay, that's they were at first they were trying to say, Julio,
It's another
that
black guy.
that it was another black guy, but in
Oh, okay.
reality
I see it.
it
Yeah,
was
I see
not.
what you're saying. But yeah,
Yeah.
it is a white guy. I guess he was a drug user and a homeless. So they're still investigating. The coroner say that it will not speculate about whether foul play was involved in the death or was suicide. So they're still investigating as the same way as Trey. I'm sorry. The report on Wednesday. So that guy was found Monday afternoon, and they're still looking for more info. So, huh? So the guy was homeless. More details are limited at this time. The statement they confirmed they found Corey around 1:30 p.m. on Monday in the wooded area near the Ameristar Casino, and whether the police didn't say whether it was a foul play or suicide. So the matter is currently being handled, and by then investigation, they are actively investigating the circumstances. The victim family has been notified. He has a children, but he was homeless and drug user. So crazy, huh? It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on between them two. So they're still investigating. Hopefully, we're gonna bring you more information about it tomorrow. Uh, kind of give you a quick, update what's going on with this. Most of this stuff is just isolated event. Hopefully, it's not, a hate or type of weird accident, weird event that might trigger something else. You know what I mean? So we don't
Yeah.
need that right now. So we are very volatile situation in the United States. Everybody's on their toe. Everybody's on their feelings. So let's see what we have next. So you have something that you want to share?
Yes. Yes. So this is uh Patriotic Peach. She
Mm-hmm.
had a, I believe right now when we're talking, I believe I really find her 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 content very intriguing. She's always doing a very good perspective and conservative. So I'm probably gonna try to reach out to her and her husband, see if they would like to collab and just But let's see what she has to say about that, because it, like you said, it's news development, and I think she just posted this not too long ago. So let's see what she says real quick. I don't think it's long. It's a minute and 22 seconds.
Let's do it.
Clear some misinformation about Demartravion Trey Reed and these hangings. Yesterday, Delta State University reported that they found Trey Reed hanging from a tree on campus. Immediately, social media started calling this a lynching and a racial crime. But here's what the official reporters say. Police and the county coroner have investigated, and so far, there is no foul play. No broken bones, no sign of assault. Sadly, this does appear to be a suicide, not a hate crime. And while this is tragic, it is not what people online are claiming. And there's also confusion about another case in Mississippi. Some accounts claim that a second black man was found hanging hours later, but a simple fact check shows that this is not accurate. The second individual is white. They're saying this guy was found hanging when it was really this guy. This is Galvin Fortenberry. He was shot, and these are the people who shot him. And this is Cory Zukatis, the second guy who was found hanging from a tree. Here's the point. Suicide is real. It's heartbreaking, and it happens across all communities. Yes, even among young black men. It's devastating, but misrepresenting it and spreading it as a racial crime only spreads misinformation and more division. So before sharing these viral posts, ask questions first, post second. Let's mourn the tragedies for what they are, not use them to push a narrative. Stop spreading lies and take a moment to think critically before you share. Okay.
So what do you think of that?
Uh,
I mean, it's kind of
yeah,
like what we were just saying, right? I mean, it sounds
I
like
know.
it. Didn't even watch it yet.
I
That's
know. Yeah,
crazy.
we read the news and we kind of trying. I was trying to find an angle on this situation and I'd rather just to give the news what we have on hand and also make a notification of, hey, this is still developing, more stuff will come out, and let's see in the next couple of days uh if it's something's found, if it's something's new or a confession or something happened, because
Yeah.
in this case it's all anything could happen, and we don't need to be disinforming people or misleading people, because I hate to do that. I'd rather just to be like conservative on my delivery of the news, because I don't want to be labeled as misinformation agent. We don't need that right now.
And
Just
and we might get it wrong the first time,
Mhm.
but we'll come back and clarify it
Oh yeah, most
for sure.
definitely. Oh, by the way, just quick news: Derek Fisher, a NBA player, retired NBA player, just passed away. I just saw that on Facebook.
Oh
I think he
man.
has he died suddenly, I guess heart attack or something. Let me show you this. This is what we have so now. So happened a couple of days ago. So
Oh man. He looks young.
yeah, let me verify that because it looks weird. Let me take a quick look on Grok. So let me ask Grok. Grok knows pretty much everything.
Yeah, I think what was his name?
Derek Fisher.
And I'm not a big sports fan. So if you guys are like, we know who that guy is, I mean, I don't know, but apparently he's a coach now. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, he's alive. They use
Okay.
misinformation. There we go. We just find it misinformation. You see what I'm saying? Like people
Misinformation.
run with the news, and so just a clarification, it's alive,
He's alive.
alive and well. So anyway, so that's what we have. Like right now, also, let me show you this. Got a lot of stuff to go through uh, real quick. Okay, right
You,
here. This is a video. If you guys seen Michigan town stunned by radical mayor. This will go viral. Listen to this. Let me share the screen real quick. Look at this video. Then we get more context on it. Check this out.
I mean, Hezbollah, bombed the embassy in Beirut, and including many Americans. So I just feel it's quite inappropriate.
You're an Islamophobe. And although you live here, I want you to know as mayor, you are not welcome here. And the day you move out of the city will be the day that I launch a parade celebrating the fact that you moved out of the city. Because you are not somebody who believes in coexistence.
Wow. I mean, just wow. I want you to conceptualize how crazy this is. Imagine telling Americans that only 24 years after 9/11, you would have radical Islamists elected to public office in the United States and using that position to tell Christian Americans quite literally that they are no longer welcome within their own country. You probably think we honestly lost the war on terror, and maybe there's a genuine argument to be made for that.
Bro. Robert, what do you think about that?
man.
I'm telling you, this has been happening in UK, France, and all over Europe, and now we're facing the same consequences. I'm telling you, man, these people are
It's
taking
it's
over. I'm not saying I'm Islamophobic or something. I'm just saying the facts. I'm just stating the truth. Like I call it how I see it. And this is something that we've been warned about from the people, our friends from Europe. They've been telling us, do not let them in because they will take over.
And it's just sad, Julio. It really is because
He's not
um,
even from here. That's what I'm saying. Like he's not even from here,
no.
and he's telling already Americans, "Get the hell out. We don't want you here." Like they
Mm.
need to deport. They need to cancel whatever residency or citizenship and get him out of here.
Yes, for real. But man, it just how
It,
I
it is it is difficult though. Let me see if I
it
can
is.
find the entire
But
video. Like I want to get more context to it. You know what I mean? Because I
but
know Vince Dow
Julio,
did a
the
good
thing
job.
is, it's
But
just to me. I still I'm still stuck in like we're allowing political public servant to be not from America, and people with
Mhm.
dual citizenship. That's how we're getting here. I mean, we can have these discussions, but we're still not past that. Like we still have we have a bigger issue, that's causing this. And like you said, these people are coming in here. Look at Ilan Omar.
Yeah,
I mean, she shouldn't even be in any public format, because she's only doing bringing her peeps and voting for, again, it's a takeover. That's what it is. It's
that's
and
that's their play. Their play is the following: they will bring their own people to the cities, outnumber the local population, and basically vote themselves in.
yeah.
Pretty much,
Hmm.
like Robert. Let's say I go to the Woodlands, right, and I want to be the mayor of the Woodlands, but I import like 70,000 Puerto Ricans in there.
Man.
And there is, and they put a number. Let's say there is only 50,000 able bodies that vote. Who thinks gonna win?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
That's the play. That's why they bring all these people over the border because they can spread them out in these little regions, spread them all out, outnumber the population, vote themselves in uh, in power, pretty much, and do their biz and do whatever they need to do, like Elon Omar say, for the betterment of their people, not Americans, their people.
Their people, exactly, dude. Make that make sense. What happened to the people being the constituents, right? Make
Nah,
that make sense. I just can't. But
that dude in Michigan need to be voted out. Like, man, if I say something similar, like right here where we at right now, bro, they would impeach me so quick.
yeah, that's true though.
You know what I mean? Now we're letting these people not from here talking to us that way, bro. It is over. It is over. But I guess he feel emboldened because he probably have a lot of people that is from his same ethnicity voted for him, and he do not fear repercussion.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
does
fear.
not fear. Yeah, he does
You know what I
not
mean? He's
fear.
like, what are you going to do? We outnumber you anyway.
Kind of like that one.
Let me look it up.
You already
Dearborn.
know what I'm talking about. Kind of like that one where he just like he literally said that to them. Um,
He will
what are
celebrate.
you gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? You can't you can't do anything because uh you can't do anything because you'll be Islamic phobic.
I just put Dearborn population by ethnicity. Let's see what Grox got to say. Two or more races, not Hispanics. Hmm. Who are those races? So the population of Dearborn is 107,000. 107,000 people. All right. But
Wow.
there is 87% white, non-Hispanic. So oh, yes, what percentage is Muslim? Let me see. Oh, there we go. He didn't want to see it. They say it, but North African MENA, Muslim, pretty much, approximately between 59,000 out of the 109 total in the 2020 census. What that means? So the Muslim population is closer to 55 to 70% of the main population. That's why that guy that got voted in, more than half the population is Muslim.
Yeah, see, that to me is scary because and just imagine they're not Muslim. Imagine they're just any race is, and we're supposed to be a multicultural country. It's just
That's how they
taking
begin.
over. Yeah.
That's how they begin. They will take a there will be a major, then there will be a congressman, a congresswoman, then they will be going to for Senate, council, school boards, you name it. They starting from the bottom. They basically they're taking over the uh local seats, and then they move forward to the bigger seats, state and districts. So it is happening in Minnesota and it's happening in Michigan. What's next? Houston. Have you seen the guy in Houston protesting? The guy in the white drove, Muslim protesting for like encourage or coercing business owners to stop selling alcohol and all that stuff. Have you seen that video? Or no?
No.
It's
Mm-mm.
happening in Houston. Weird.
I
Totally
will
weird.
say this though, because you brought up Houston, and
Yeah.
I can't help but to think about
Me too.
Harris County. We
Oh,
have good news.
oh
Judge
yeah.
Hidalgo is out of here, bro.
Because she knows she cannot win.
Man, she is the worst.
She knows she
Ain't
can't
no.
win. After this
Mm-mm.
event, like sorry.
She is
Ironically, after
out.
Charlie Kirk dies, do you think they got some legs to stand on after all this stuff happening and showing up?
No, they
She
don't.
knows she had no chance. Whatever they put on the Republican side will sweep the floor with her. So what's she doing? Oh, I'm retiring. People saying she moving for Senate. I don't know, or for major. I don't know.
Whatever she's trying to do, uh,
People are
she ain't
happy
got a
though.
chance. She ain't got a chance.
She was too progressive.
She ain't got it. She's horrible. She's just horrible. She spent money, and then she tried to pass this budget bill that didn't
Mhm.
make sense. And you know,
Whatever the left do make no sense.
no,
You know what I mean? So
she can't she has no money where that money went.
yeah. All right, let's
And,
show our audience. Let's show them real quick our website. Can you show them real quick?
yes. All right, guys. So we finally got it.
Yeah.
Um, here it is.
Finally, you can start ordering if you want to order some.
So let's go. All
Just
right. So
check that out.
this is what we've been working for. I know it's pretty basic, but it's our first time and our first website. But here we
It's
go.
going to evolve. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, as it keeps going, this is the table where we're probably gonna have our news or court. Here's the t-shirts. We got um, I am Charlie Kirk. You guys, Here's another style. We got different styles over here. Let's see, quick view. Again, we what's going on here? Okay, let's go. Oops.
Nah, it's not uploading. Sometimes it's just like websites are like that. They're not uploading. But
Yeah.
it is up. I don't know. Did I put the same shirt on both? Yes, I
No,
did.
yeah, that's what it looks like. But I remember you did. You didn't, because I remember seeing.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. Maybe
If
it's
not, I fixed it. Don't worry about it.
Anyways, you can buy our shirts here. We have the selection of colors.
Let me
We
go fix
got
it. Let me
our
read
guest
the.
friends. You click on any of this and it will take you to the videos. If you want to see the video with JJ Carroll, Alex Rosen, Lou Valentino, Kawa, Malay, and Nick Tran, you just click on them and it'll hyperlink you to there. A little bit about ourselves, and then if you go all the way to the top, which I'll probably put one of these in the bottom, but shop again. Here we go. There goes the other shirts. See, Julio?
Oh, you find it? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to shop, you'll get that. Right now we have clothing only, for as a merch again.
We're gonna add more as this week progress. So
then we
do
go on
not
about,
despair.
gets you a little bit, talks about a little bit what we go through with most of y'all. If y'all listen here, y'all want to contact us, you put, your information here, and then we still have contacts. So if you just want to contact us directly,
Yep.
fill this out. Reach, we'll reach out as obviously we're not super big right now, but if we do get big, and when we do get big, we'll try to get as fast as possible. But right now we're probably gonna respond really fast, so you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Plus, we're gonna
then
add a newsletter coming up soon. So
yep.
we're building that up. The newsletter will be a weekly newsletter. So there you have it. You can just go there and
And the
like
link is xraypodcast.com.
yeah. I'm gonna put it in the chat so people can. There you go. It's in the chat. You go there. You click, and it's take you right to the website. So there you have it. If you go there to the website, you can have the classic tee. Tomorrow or after tomorrow, I will add 2 more versions of the shirt. So we're gonna add up more, and I'm telling you, every month we are going. Once we sold out, monthly. Once we sold out of every shirt, because this is limited. This is not be forever. So it's gonna be there for a month until we'll sell out. Once we sell out, we're gonna do uh, another style, something different. We are coming with memes coming up right now, so we're gonna have meme shirts. So you are going to enjoy it, and there will be, and that's including shipping already.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I was gonna ask you. So people, this price here is with the shipping already.
yeah,
We just
so
went ahead and took care of all that.
yeah, I had to fix the shipping. If you order now, don't worry about tonight. I fixed the shipping. It says $5, but I will fix it so you don't have to pay it. So you still pay the 27.99, and it will be delivered within 2 to 4 days after you order it. So, and it will ship fast. Everything that we do it here in the house. So I got some shirts that already done by tomorrow. So if you order tonight, it will be most likely shipping out tomorrow afternoon or Friday morning. They'll be out the door. So get your shirt. We're gonna add some more tomorrow, like I said, and by Sunday we're gonna add some more. So we're gonna have meme shirts. We're gonna have all kinds of shirts. So you're gonna enjoy our content and have a piece of mementos, shirt. And they're nice quality too. They're not this cheap.
Yeah, look at
Fruit of the
this.
Looms. Yeah, that's a classic tee we have, black and white.
Very,
This
very, very good quality.
yeah.
I think you did a very good job on picking that shirt, Julio. And just talking real quick before we move on.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you this, Julio. What do you think about the meeting with the EU with President Trump. Have you seen it? Because I didn't get to see it.
I didn't. I
But
didn't get.
I
I know.
heard that.
I saw Trump marching with the prince and doing an inspection rank, in rank inspections to the soldiers. But I didn't. I didn't have a chance. I was doing
I
awesome
heard that they disrespected him. That's what I heard.
to
To
Trump.
Yeah, I
No,
think. Yeah, I'm gonna see
no.
if I can pull it up.
Are you for real?
EU meeting. Yeah, that's what I heard. I
Nah,
didn't get to see it, but EU
better.
meeting. I probably might see it better on X. Let me go to X because
Yeah, please.
Oh man, I push X and it's just taking me to our website. That's cool.
Oh,
Let's see.
oh yeah, we have to update our social media so we can put the website.
Oh,
on.
but while I'm looking at this, can I play the clip of Davis Harris called out Candace Owens? Did you see that?
It is it is big because a lot of people are fighting. Why people are fighting for Charlie Kirk's spot? That's what it seems like.
Well, look, what David is fighting for or saying here is because, like, I'm not Catholic, but Candace Owens made a claim that he was converting to Catholicism.
Catholic.
Yeah, but we all know he wasn't, right? But she made the claim in the end of her video that I got it right here. I'm about to share it to you. That she well, I'll let you watch it, but he basically saying he's dead already. Why would you make something like that when he can't come out here to confirm that?
Wow.
Here we
Getting
go.
spicy now.
Yeah, it's about to go down. You know how Candace is. She's gonna probably respond to this. Here we go.
Candace, sister, I love you and George. I prayed for you guys. I prayed for you before you got married. When I spoke at Blexit back in 2019, I think it was. Back then, you were talking to the universe. You were praying to the universe. And I remember telling you directly, I said, why don't you pray to the one that created the universe? And I was so excited when I began to see you dive into the Bible and get bold about your faith and talking about Jesus. To take in the wake of this tragedy to social media and project and tell the world that he was, after living a life devoted to Jesus and the Bible and the Christian faith, he always just talked about Christianity, and he talked about the Bible, and he talked about Jesus. But to then have you go on social media and post that you believed that he was converting to Catholicism, when he's not here to say whether he was or wasn't, but to interject that at a point when America and the world is reeling over his loss, to me, it's so off that I had to make this video. Anybody that is pointing someone that is hungry, which there are millions of people right now that are hungry for what Charlie had and what he carried, and for anybody to try to point those hungry people to something other than Jesus is not right. And it needs to be called out. Manipulation is a form of witchcraft. It's often associated with that because both involve exerting control or influence over others in ways that align with deception. Manipulation, when used to deceive or control others for selfish reasons, mirrors this religious spirit of rebellion. It's usurping God's authority. It's pointing to anything other than God himself, to Jesus himself. Manipulation, especially when it employs deceit, charm, or coercion. It's also linked to Jezebel. Jezebel in 1 Kings 21. She was all about coercion and charm to get people to follow her, not follow the king. Witchcraft is tied to idolatry, which is seeking power apart from God. Manipulation also often stems from a desire to play God, controlling outcomes for personal gain. It also reflects a prideful, idolatrous heart. I say all this in love, hoping that this will wake you up, Candace, and also wake up anybody that is having their eyes taken off of Jesus. So for those of you out there that are hungry for the Bible and hungry for the faith that Charlie had, please don't let anyone or anything direct you anywhere other than Jesus. It's all
I agree
about Jesus.
So I agree with that, and you know, I think he's got a point there. Well, what's your thoughts on that? You think Candace is going to come back and rebuttal?
Oh yeah, she will. I mean, it's everybody. What I've seen is a lot of people are talking about Candace from what she said, like in the last 2 days. She's been really hard with all these Israel stuff, and she's been hard with uh, this guy. What was his name? Beck
Be,
Beck Hallman, or
yeah, I
one
know
of
you're
these
talking about
one of
that
these
guy. Yeah,
yeah, the donors. She been hitting hard the donors because she implying that they took him out.
yeah.
That's what she implying. That's what
Pretty,
I got her when
pretty
she
strong
said it.
argument.
Yeah, she making a pretty strong argument because she was saying they were calling Charlie Kirk personally, that Charlie Kirk refused to go to Israel, and then a couple days later this happened. And she said he was offered over $150 million.
Yeah,
And he denied. He refused to take it because he was attached with conditions of, hey, you will not talk about Israel. You will not bring anybody talking bad about Israel. And then Charlie Kirk, obviously, we seen the video, he became more bold in talking about questioning Israel, not the people, the government. That's what he was questioning.
yeah,
So, and Candace Owens, everybody knows she left Daily Wire because the same reason. So, I don't know. Does she have knowledge that we don't have? Most likely. But I don't know. Everything that she's saying lately, it might seem weird or harsh, but at the end, somehow she happened to be right. I'm just saying.
and she just stating her opinions, and she's criticizing this country. So either whether it is false information or misinformation, disinformation, it should be protected under speech. Like you can, I mean, look at these leftists. They have the right to call us fascists, right? They have the right to call this country, you know, this country names and stuff. Criticize our government. No one's coming after them. I mean, well, we are, right? I mean, we're just talking, but again, they have the right to believe that. And it's, even though we are calling it out and calling them dumb, like you're okay to call Candace Owens dumb for believing that if you don't believe it. But at
Mhm.
the end of the day, what our point is, or what she's trying to highlight, or what Tucker Carlson's trying to highlight, or what Charlie Kirk was trying to highlight, was that they're willing to destroy someone's life over just questioning, asking questions, holding those people accountable. And that's why he was saying with Megyn Kelly, he was saying, I can't even criticize Israel, at all, So,
Yeah, he was not happy about it.
mm-mm.
He was not happy.
uh, So, oh wait, what did you say? It says, as much as I have to try understand Charles talk separation of humans, and some people believe me or believe him, but there's only one race, humans, not color. Only Satan says differently. Well, and that's the thing that Charlie Kirk was talk about, and we are all humans race. It didn't matter if you were black or white, and I'm sure you're probably speaking about when he was talking about DEI. And if you haven't watched the full clip, you wouldn't know exactly what he was talking about. Because I've seen clips where people just hear the clip where he's saying, if I see a black pilot in the cockpit, I'm gonna be questioning whether he's confident to fly the plane.
Yeah,
But
he's
you
qualified or
hear
not.
that, yeah, or whether he was qualified. When you hear that, and the left, obviously the right also does that to the left. But when you hear these clips and you don't watch the full context, then you're gonna believe that, oh my gosh, Charlie Kirk is thinking racist and he's evil. But honestly, that wasn't it. He was talking about how the DEI, when you got a CEO of a company, which this case was United Airlines, or was it United Airlines?
It was United. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were want to bring the numbers from 8% to 50%.
Yeah, they were saying that they were just focusing on hiring. They didn't come out right say black, but they said diversity, ethnicity. So they were hiring based off race, which that's racist in itself. But again, that's illegal under the Constitution. You shouldn't be. You should judge by the content of character, whether they're qualified or not. What Charlie Kirk was saying was that having this DEI is making, and this is his quote, making me think that now when I see a black person going on the cockpit, and that's where they clipped the video, and that's what he said that. But he was saying that, and then after he said that, and after the Dems clipped that video, he says, I don't even like to think that way, but this is what DEI forces someone to think. And obviously for convenient reasons, because everyone does it. The Republicans, the Democrats, they clip this. Like right now, what I'm saying right now, they might clip it to make me sound like I'm trying to say something that I'm not, and
they are expert doing it too.
yeah, they are. And for years, because they've been doing it before the internet was here. We were eating all that up, That's why
Both
when
sides.
Trump came out and said they're the swamp, fake news, that's why you hear that now. And now the Democrats use that talking point about fake news and started bringing up around COVID disinformation, misinformation. So then they started to turn around. Don't listen to those podcasters. They don't know. They're being misinformed. But honestly, the internet is a powerful thing. And you, my friend, I believe it's Lawrence, you have the power to figure out, if you care enough, you investigate and you find the truth. You don't have to rely on me. You don't have to rely on the media. You can find it because we got it in our palm in our hand. Sorry, or the computer, and I'm glad you brought that up. Thanks, Lawrence.
Yeah, it is crazy. Let me see what that video that you have about Donald Trump.
Oh, yes. I haven't seen this.
Oh my God, it's gonna be
okay. Here we go. Let's see
you're
what
gonna
he
have
says.
Yeah, you're gonna have my genuine.
Look at Melania though. Look at her face. It looks like he's saying something. I don't know. I haven't even seen this, but
Trump always
he doesn't disappoint. He doesn't disappoint. But hey, man, look at this. This is beautiful, man. They're really flexing. Here we go.
A bunch of oligarchs. That's how I say it.
Yeah, here we go.
Together we've done more good for humanity than any two countries in all of history. Together we must defend the exceptional heritage that makes us who we are, and we must continue to stand for the values and the people of the English-speaking world, and we do indeed stand for that. Together we've done more good for humanity.
That's it. That's all I have for I guess but dude, I don't know what my coworker was talking about, but he was saying that, oh man, I didn't watch it because, obviously I had things to do.
I guess there's more into it. They just a short clip. I believe there is more into it. And
well, he's still going on right now. I think I seen on YouTube that they got a live well, let's see this. Hold on. I'm gonna share it right now.
But I'm telling you, the left is just. Jimmy Kimmel got canceled. Oh Lord!
What? Hold on. Wait. What?
Jimmy Kimmel. Let's bring our friend Lou Valentino talking about it. Let me bring the video.
Let's see.
Let's wait for this ad to be over.
Ooh.
All right. Let me show you the screen so you can see. That's our friend Lou Valentino bringing the news about this guy, Jimmy Kimmel. When we talk about it, that he will be the next in the chopping block, and I guess we're right.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Disney ABC is canceling Jimmy Kimmel's show indefinitely after he attacks Charlie Kirk live and literally blames MAGA for all of this. You want to talk about someone trying to spark chaos and trying to run cover for Democrats and leftists? This is Jimmy Kimmel, ladies and gentlemen. He's been fired for saying some very nasty things. I actually have the clip of what he said live on air. He didn't even send condolences. He didn't say anything other than the fact that this is pretty much sparked and done by MAGA. Like, you want to talk about some wild comments. This guy has been Trump deranged for years now. I used to love Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know what happened to him, but he just legitimately losing his mind. So we got big breaking news about the canceling and the pulling of a show. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a huge deal, actually predicted by President Trump not too long ago after the Stephen Colbert show. Remember Stephen Colbert? He's on his final season. They're also canceling him. So it's official. Jimmy Kimmel's career just may be over. Disney ABC just canceled him effectively, immediately. Just a couple months ago, Trump predicted it. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. This is what Trump had to say about that. I absolutely love that Colbert got fired, right? His talent was even less than his ratings. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. That is what President Trump said on Truth Social after hearing about what this wild scene about Charlie Kirk and what really happened. He is ignoring the DOJ, he is ignoring the FBI, and he is ignoring the governor of Utah, Cox, on what the actual truth behind this is. He is ignoring all the details that have come out. He is ignoring all of it. He is just blaming MAGA, and saying some nasty things about President Trump while he gets the chance. So ABC pulls it. Here is some of, I can't play the whole thing, but here's some of what he had to say about MAGA and Charlie Kirk that got him fired. Take a listen.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half.
So again, that is a wild commentary. Did you hear what he said? He said that this is one of MAGA's own.
Yes. What do you think about that?
That guy is just, he's got hardcore TDS, you know?
Yeah, but they were demeaning the right for a long time. Since Donald Trump got in office, they were talking bad about him since day one. I mean, you know it, and I know it. And right after he got out, 2020, they're still talking smack about him. And what they hate the most is Donald Trump coming back. Like he's the first president that got elected after a defeat. No other president done it. Most of the president candidates, once they run and lose, they will not come back. If they do appear and might lose again, most likely 99% chance to lose. But Donald Trump was not the case. He won, and won on the landslide, and that's why they hate. That's why they hate him so much. But now they're getting canceled left and right because they doing comments like off the wall. Like you listen to him. Jimmy Kimmel.
That guy is just no talent, man. His jokes weren't even good.
Worse than me, and I have no talent. I bet I can do better numbers than them.
For sure, yeah, I know. Give us the resource, and you'll see. We'll give you a good show.
Hell yeah! That's for sure. So these people are spewing venom for years. Now ironically, after Donald Trump and Marco Rubio and Doge cut USAID or USAID, all these shows
the views gone. Yep. I mean, it makes sense because where were they getting the money from? I mean, like how How were they keeping the show alive when they were tanking? It just mathematically doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
And
they
as
were
a
not making the
business,
money
yeah,
there. Yeah, you're right.
mm-mm.
And they were paying high salaries by keeping these
Very
agents
high
of
salaries.
disinformation. I call them agents of disinformation alive because they were
That
getting
is
paid,
crazy.
especially the View. Like the whole panel on the View, they were getting over like way over $20 million a year, like to paying each one of them like 4 here, 2 there, whatever. They were getting paid millions, and how they gonna make that money back? Because their numbers were. I mean, they started tanking like since 2019. They started tanking the numbers, and now you have these YouTubers and that has over 100,000 subscribers getting better numbers than them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So how can you keep up a big production? Because you don't only have to pay these people in the panel. You have to pay the place. You have to pay cameras. You have to pay camera operators,
The
editors,
production
production.
team, the editors, yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money
And
to invest. And how they keeping that up?
and
With
for
US
them to
editors
tank every day they were getting bad ratings.
every day.
So obviously the left was funding them through MGOs. So as soon
NGOs,
as US, yep,
APAC, you had like Act Blue behind it. So now they get it next because they cut the water supply. Now they're thirsty.
mm-mm-mm.
There's no
Yep.
water from the faucet. The money river has dried.
Hey, well, look, today's the 17th, and I don't know if y'all heard this, but Jasmine Crockett over here trying to get at Cash Patel. Did you see
Oh,
this?
no, I have
This
not. I mean, I've been off of this internet for the
Hey,
rest of the day.
so far Cash has been holding up his own. He's been doing pretty good, like sounding
Yeah.
really good. But I haven't seen this one. But apparently Jasmine is grilling on him for, I guess,
For where?
having some fancy dinners. Here we go. I mean, this is the lady that ran away with with our money in Texas, and
Oh, they went to Illinois for a couple
yeah,
days and then got hit with a fee and came back quick.
yeah. Here we go. Watch this.
Recognized. Man, oh man, there has been so much today, and I truly don't know where to start. So I'm just going to make sure that we start off with a few facts. So a couple of facts that we need to make clear for everyone is that, number one, Director Christopher Wray, when he was appointed to be the head of the FBI, was appointed by Donald Trump. Now, I will agree that I definitely take issue with a number of decisions that Donald Trump makes, especially when it comes to the people that he decides to appoint to very important positions, including this one, because I did have to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. But when I say that you are the least qualified FBI director in the history of the FBI, that is real, because you are the only one that never even served with the FBI prior to joining, yet we are supposed to believe that
That's
you are
false.
the greatest thing since sliced bread. I didn't ask you a question. Now, what I want to go
false.
through is to talk about why you are a failure and why, honestly, we just need to tell you bye-bye. I know that you got a little upset and you put on your show for your boss because it seems like you're trying to save your job when it came to talking to Senator Booker yesterday. But let's go through some of your failures. So before you were even confirmed, and I think one of my colleague from Georgia, pointed out that you are already targeting career officials so that you could direct illegal firings. Mind you, these cases that
Illegal
you were so
firing?
upset about,
So
which
dumb.
are the ones tied to Trump, the cases came through his handpicked FBI director. And frankly, when people sit around and say things like, oh, you know, we're happy because now we feel safe. I don't know who feels safe in this country except for the white supremacist, because I specifically as a black woman definitely don't feel safe. And frankly, my colleagues have been real nice to you today, and I applaud them, but I don't have the same demeanor because I know that multiple colleagues on this side of the aisle have faced death threats. In fact, somebody tried to kill one of my colleagues And frankly, I don't know if this FBI or under your leadership, if those people would have been caught. I don't have any confidence in you. And if we start talking about the reasons that I lack confidence, we could start with you not just wanting to acknowledge some simple facts. Simple facts like the vast majority of the threats are coming from right-wing extremism. And I know my colleagues have tried to stress this, but I decided that I would maybe do it in a different way. Number one, I have a couple of UCs. Kim Buck, one of multiple Republicans receiving death threats for voting against Jim Jordan as House Speaker.
Without objection.
Another one, Republican lawmaker says she received death threats after voting against Jim Jordan in Speaker's race.
Without objection.
In addition, there was another one from another colleague who now is leaving Congress because they said that they were calling his wife anonymously and threatening her life to the extent that she ended up sleeping with a firearm.
Without objection.
Okay, so here's the deal. How are we supposed to have confidence when you're sitting up here telling the Senate yesterday that it will take you 14 years before you can get the FBI fully staffed to do their jobs? You're also now redirecting resources so that they can go and play ICE agents on the streets. You're getting rid of your most qualified people, and even when it came down to somebody that you consider to be a friend, you were posted up having some fancy dinner to the extent that you posted not only once erroneously, you posted twice erroneously as it relates to catching somebody, and then you want to go and say, let me take a victory lap. Because honestly, if it wasn't for parents deciding that they were going to turn in their child, it seems like y'all wouldn't have got there, even though he literally confessed online. So I'm confused about what it is that the FBI is doing, except for trying to put on a show for
look who's
the
talking.
apprentice, or whatever you want to call him. The day after all of this took place, there was domestic terrorism that was taking place at HBCUs. They were targeted. Yet I didn't hear anything from the FBI about what was going on. And again, black people kept saying, how do
you notice there was no question in there at all.
No, it was like a regular filibuster rant. They just want to get their piece. And when the time is up, Cash Patel could not even answer her back. They're playing the same thing. Pelosi did the same thing. And you have AOC doing the same thing all over again. That's what they do. They just complain. And they never do. They never ask questions. They never try to find an answer. And they were not willing to find an answer. They don't care. They just want to interfere. Like they just want to place fear on people.
Yeah.
That's what they sell. That's what they left do. Fear. And they're not trying to talk about like how we can fix this. Let me go across the aisle and try to talk to my colleagues in the other side. Let's see where we have a common ground. They don't have common ground or middle ground. They don't. They just want to do the narrative, talk about bad about the USA, but never leave because they benefit from it. And I'm tired. You know what I mean? I'm tired of this thing. I mean, they're like, where do you see all these people from all over the world, all over, running from their countries, coming to the United States, and then complain about United States? Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, oh, my country is better. So why? I mean, like honestly, what the heck are you doing here? Like honestly, if you came across the freaking planet and you walk or swim or fly thousands of miles to be here and complain, you could have saved all that work if you would have stayed on your side, whatever you were, and complain from your side of the fence.
Hey, Julio,
I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this BS.
And just so you can feel a glimpse of hope. So this is from Forbes. This is from Forbes, very left-wing media, right?
Mm-hmm.
This page so far has gotten 1,108 comments. And as I'm scrolling through this, not one of them believes her. They're all calling her out. How can someone be this ignorant? Get into office. Sad, really. Hank Johnson. Thanks, Jasmine, for allowing him to be second dumbest member in Congress, right? Just a clown. And the people in Texas that voted for this should be
Yeah,
ashamed of themselves.
I know.
She is
It can,
embarrassing. It just keeps going, dude. It's
I
like
mean,
not one is on the positive.
let me tell you, these 2026 midterms, it's gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna be, they're gonna lose every seat. Like I guarantee, I'm calling it right now. How many seats are they holding? 50, 56 on the
Let's
Senate.
see. Let's see. Congress.
Yeah, look at the Senate. Don't look at the representative because it's a bunch of seats there. But look at the Senate, like 52, 53 seats out of 60 something. I want to get the accurate number.
Senate seats today.
Yeah. I want to get the perfect number because I'm about to give you a prediction on how many seats they're going to lose in 2026. Because that's a
Okay,
guarantee. They're going to lose some seats.
look at the chart. As of right now, we have 53 Republican
Uh-huh.
seats. There's 45 Democrat seats and 2 independents.
Okay, so we got 45 seats and 2 independents. I'm not worried about the independents. I see 45. 2026 by December. We are
Let
going
me
to
hold on.
have.
Let me make sure this is the right one. Just making sure because looking at the dates. Let's cost 20. Okay, who will control the House in seat 2025? Okay, yeah. So this is the House. I don't care about the House. The Senate. Here we go. The Senate. No, that's still the House. Okay, let's see the Senate. Okay, U.S. Senate 2024 outcomes. Yeah, Republicans 53, Democrats
Mhm.
47.
All right. So out of 47, my prediction will be 2026. The Democrats will have around between 38 to 40 seats. They're gonna lose 7 seats or more. That's my prediction. I call it all right, September 17, 2025, 7:04 Central Time. I call it in. They're gonna lose 7. They're gonna lose 7 or more seats by 2026 midterms.
Okay, according to the Center of Politics, they project 2026. This is the Senate. 2026, they're going to Republicans 22 and 13. So they're going to 3 toss ups. So this prediction here is basically keeping them Republicans 52 and 45. Oh, look,
Look, my friend over
Rhea.
here. Rhea. Hey, say hi to the people over there in the podcast. Say hello, my friends. So yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing they're gonna lose 7 seats, probably more, because in the light of these Charlie Kirk and people seeing the true colors, they're not voting, and you see a lot of people moving from the left to the right or the left to the center instead of being right. I would say a lot of people move back to the center as an independent. You
Yeah.
know, so they are going to be more vigilant. Who they're going to vote for in 2026. So 2026 will dictate how we're going to look in 2028. You know what I mean? So that's the way I see it. I don't have anything more for today. They came for me. They be looking for me. So
Yeah,
I
me
gotta go.
too.
I gotta go, brother. So
All
let me
right,
see. We got
guys.
one more coming. Hold on. We got one more coming. Oh,
Problems with
Polonia
Poland
and Poland, China. Oh
and
yeah,
China.
yeah. It's
Oh,
getting heat
dude.
up.
Yeah, it's getting heated up.
Yeah, so we gotta talk about it tomorrow. So I think NATO is jumping in against
I
Russia.
think we're
So
gonna. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also,
Join the
we
website.
have the website. Go to the website. It's pinned in the comment. xraypodcast.com. You can order your merch, and everything will be made in house. So it will take between 2 to 4 days to ship out, but they will definitely ship out. And we're gonna add more shirts. And by the end of the week, you're gonna have meme shirts and all the other merch that we are going to produce for you guys to to kind of make money to keep this channel alive because we gotta pay for the lights and all that stuff.
Yep.
So anyway, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. God bless you. Take care.